So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Not the most accurate pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Palacios. Tapsoba. Hermoso. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Wirtz. Brandt. Sabitzer. Now Schlotterbeck. Gross. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now Anton. Brandt. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Wirtz. Hermoso. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Sabitzer. Now it's Gross. Girassi. Reina! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been cleared. Schick. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chooses to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz. Palacios. Schick. Hoffmann. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gross running with the ball. Floated through. Chance to shoot now. Face to... Now the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Baini. Played back in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Wirtz plays it short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Girassi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hoffmann defending his corner. Girassi! And that has been clubbed away. And he's really put himself on the line here. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Reina. Now it's Girassi. Vids. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Borussia Dortmund come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Benzebaini, Schlotterbeck. Now Anton. Brandt. Brandt will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts for safety. Schlotterbeck. Benzebaini. It's Sabitzer. Now it's Girassi. Hoffman. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Big chance! Borussia Dortmund are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Vids. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's can he put it away?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's sick! There was plenty of power on that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Reina, and he's managed to get free. And he gets rid in a hurry. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gross. Girassi! Hoffman.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Benzebaini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a throw. Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tapsoba.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Adeyemi. Cleared without hesitation.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Girassi. Girassi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Number 10, Grant. Coming on the field, number 30, number
Tabsoba.
37.
Borussia Dortmund leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He is starved of space and time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sabitzer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Allaire.
There
Now
will
it's
be 1
Allaire.
minute added time.
He's beaten the line. Allaire! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was
The
under
whistle
pressure.
has gone and it is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot, and another try! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! How very smart. He just got it right. Day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time he's got full, and the ball's come loose here. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pavlovic, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Tomori, that's a throw. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix, that's tidy, just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Joao Felix. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gabia.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Pulisic just couldn't steer it on top.
And it's been given away. And he's on his way. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Zinchenko. Chips it through. Mignon getting this one clear. Speculative strike. A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Joao Felix. Jovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zinchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Trust hits one! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pavlovic. And Tomori. He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rice. Saka. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Havertz! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Rice. Merino. It's Saka. Merino. Trossard. Now Odegaard. Puts his eye on it, and he's there. Botman, Cher, Tonali, Livramento, Burn, Livramento, and he's forced to go back, and Botman. Ball's gone out of play. Isak.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Botman. He's had it taken off him. Zinchenko. He's through here. Marino. Havertz. Marino. Rice. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes down, but nothing given.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gordon looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Barnes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Murphy.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Merino. For Rice. Nicely aimed pass. Byrne. Botman. Jacob Murphy. And Botman. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. 15 minutes till half-time. Pope. Now Byrne. Livramento. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Livramento. And here's Gordon. He is through here. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Tonali with the short one. Bruno Guimaraes. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good vision. Now it's Trossard. Livramento deals with that comfortably. Barnes. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Byrne. Botman. Now Byrne. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Odegaard. It's a smartly directed ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. Barnes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat. Hits one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And the shot! Palmer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kimmich. Neymar. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale chasing after it. Palmer. Bale. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now that looks a decent ball. And that should get the job done. They've played it short. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! There it is! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Bale. Neymar. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Half an hour played now. Hits one! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is starved of space and time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Now there, can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Just eases him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time getting close now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems...
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! Oh, another save. And that has been cleared. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Please welcome our players
So
to the
we reached the
field.
halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Bayer Leverkusen have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Neymar. It's Kimmich. Ødegaard. It's Kimmich. Interesting ball. Here's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
31,550.
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cannavaro. Kimmich.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Now it's Sampai. Neymar touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the runner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Number 10,
Messi.
Hammer. Coming on the field, number 9, Erling Haaland.
Bayer Leverkusen
Number
have,
20,
after this, one
Messi.
further opportunity
Substitutions
to make a
taking
substitution.
place. Substitution on the
There's the
field.
shot!
Number 7.
Oh, brilliant
Mbappe.
save.
Number 29, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field,
Neymar.
number 22,
João Neves.
Kane. Number 15, João Neves.
Great work on the overlap.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's having a go. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
the field is number 8.
In for a header.
Substitution in
Defending
progress.
of the desperate variety. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance. Up he goes! Oh, extraordinary. Van Dijk. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. He could be in here. It's Kane! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, I'd call that transition
Four
with
added
bite.
minutes has
They
been
won it
indicated.
back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nice bit of trickery. Neymar can get it clear. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely measured pass. And that has sent him sprawling. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bale chasing after it.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top.
He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Palmer. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Cannavaro. Kimmich. Mbappe. Bayer Leverkusen, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's there to clear it. Vallecas are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well.
Shot a goal! Lejeune. Oh, that's neat. There will be a throw-in. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe, and it's Neymar. That's Cannavaro. Kimmich, now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Lejeune. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Mbappe, now the finish! And it's come back out to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's bounced back off the post. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Kimmich. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's played forward. Picked out Palmer! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice ball, and he might be in. Has a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
By Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold, good spot, he's seen the run. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet... It's Bale! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Mbappe! Bale. Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Lejeune. Neymar gets a foot in here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now he's off and running. Palmer, given the lift of his goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kimmich. Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. Ødegaard. Threads one in. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
couple of changes then in quick
Se va a
succession.
producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And he
21,
was quick to
el
react.
dorsal 23.
Bayer Leverkusen have hit a quick-fire double here. Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
It's Bale! And he's lifted it over.
Bayer Leverkusen just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ødegaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Ødegaard, who has set up 2 goals, and that's gone loose. Now it's Bale. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. The message is clear. None shall pass. Neymar, good driving run. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. A whisker away from making it 4.
Cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the header!
Habrá 4 minutos de
No, he
descuento.
didn't quite meet it right. And he's only too happy to take that back. Four extra minutes added on. Now it's Kane. Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's delightful. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He has found the way through. Kimmich does well to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. Neatly clipped into space. Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Nicely worked. Chance! Now, oh, has fallen kindly here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass has been well intercepted. We expected better, and so did he. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Palmer. Driving forward. Good ball over the top. Big chance! Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. Gently done. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Dink through. Goalkeeper's ball. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bayer Leverkusen really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Steaming on goalwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to Rex. That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground.
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk with the foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good running with the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bale. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Calatrava. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cannavaro gets it away. There's the hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cannavaro. And he cuts out the supply. Calatrava. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Was 71,550.
Spread neatly. And that's cause for mild irritation. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Calatrava. It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And now the breakaway. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Bale.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he put it away? He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 12, Erdegaard.
Referee's given a throw.
Coming on the field,
Bayer
number
Leverkusen
20,
making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him up.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Erdegaard. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Played into space out wide. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a go! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Bale, and it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Kimmich. Now it's Bale. Erdegaard. Kimmich. And Neymar. Now Ødegaard. Ødegaard powering forward, and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's played into space. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bale. Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmer touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's Bale! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Bayer Leverkusen really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Lovely feet. Chooses to go back. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's just... And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayer Leverkusen go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Bale. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ødegaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Burgos looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Kimmich. And it's Cannavaro. And Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
It's a goal kick. Ødegaard. Bayer Leverkusen with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, this looks sharp. That looks a cracking ball. Only partially clear. Bale. Now it's Sampai. Oh, that's a key interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Oh, that's a nice ball. Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Bale. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. He could be in here. Closing in on goal. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer. He's got away. Nice ball. Shapes to shoot. Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 16.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're on him in a flash. Some good, persistent defending here. 75 minutes played. And he's there to clear it.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Bale. Bayer Leverkusen are closing in on a comfortable win. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Odegaard. Palmer. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. That's good vision.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe. And he's had a hit. He scores! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
El dorsal 10.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So they were calling for him, and now they get it.
Well, it does have...
And that will be the final act. Bayer Leverkusen, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Chooses to go back, gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Kimmich. And here's Bale. And here's Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Ødegaard. Good purposeful running. Ødegaard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now he's off and running. And here's Bale. Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Referee's given a throw. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. He's had a hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cleared without hesitation. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. a shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimmich. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gonzalez. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Bayer Leverkusen ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's a goal kick. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. It's Kimmich. Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Just eases him off the ball. A searching ball that into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kimmich.
The attendance
Mbappe.
for this match was 71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. Palmer. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neymar. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk. getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Sampai. And he's on his way!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Bale.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 10, Palmer. Number 12, Erdegaard. Coming on the field, number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Messi. Number 15, Joe Neves.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
No, that's been intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Now and the shot! Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Substitution on the
More or
field.
less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Number 8, De Bruyne.
When the manager called on him, he was only to Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No unnecessary. Oh, terrible pass. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kral.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Kral. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. Hits one!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bale looking to run onto it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Neymar had a shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milan. It could be. He's had a hit! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! The breakthrough strike! An act of charity gratefully received. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Out of play for a goal kick. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Bale. Hernandez. Played out wide. Ødegaard. Cross from Ødegaard. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Palmer. Oh, super find. Great ball, and now the finish! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
And the shot! He's got a goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Almost half an hour in now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe, and he's away. Big chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Decent hit! Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Oh, he's been caught napping! Beckenbauer. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space out wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This
Cruyff! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There's the end of the first half. Bayer Leverkusen come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And we are back on the way. Kimmich. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lyon are looking to go forward now. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Griezmann. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Griezmann tries to get it clear. Hernandez played back in. He can get that clear. It's Neymar! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Lyon take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive
Oh, shooting chance! Bayer Leverkusen really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Lyon are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Has a go!
Attention, changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Up he goes! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Palmer. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Chance! Goal! Leon! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrived.
He's got the shot away! Oh, not the best of headers.
Changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bayer Leverkusen will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Looking for the runner, and it's Neymar. Hernandez. Punched away. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks.
And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Has a go! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Ter Stegen, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lyon could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's good vision.
Le numéro 15.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Now that's well seen too.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Doué. They are rampant. And they are cruising away.
Lyon clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that will be the final act. Bayer Leverkusen did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bale, Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Bale. He's got the shot away! And he's there to belt it away. Vinicius Junior. Palmer. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ødegaard. So we're still where we started right now. Kimmich. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Bale. Palmer.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that has been cleared. Kimmich.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Palmer. Bellingham. Hoisted in. Neatly clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich can get it clear. Has a shot! Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Hernandez. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Could move up a gear here. Nicely worked. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
1 minute added time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Kimmich. In with the challenge. And it's Messi.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Odegaard. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
He's through, now is he in? Koundé. Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. No, that's been easily repelled.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking...
Ah, he's given it away! And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vinicius Junior. Odegaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. And it's Cannavaro. Now Odegaard.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Pirlo. Can he put it away? In for the pieces. And now they can spring out of defence. And the counter is on. Palmer. Bale. Palmer. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has left him in a heap. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich. Kimmich.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ødegaard. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bayer Leverkusen are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Neymar. Closing in, real chance! Deftly away.
Substitution.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Haaland. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Decent hit from there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gets his pass away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Foot in, and that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has
everybody,
joined us
and
for this
welcome to today's
unmissable
match.
game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nakata gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that's clever. Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. And it's Conte.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on Leach.
Shapes to shoot! Rodri. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bebeto. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Bale. Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Nakata. So it is still 0-0. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Adams can get it clear. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bebeto.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bale. Nakata. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Kimmich. Shifted upfield.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's played him through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard makes the interception. Oh, it's Bebeto. Ribery. Nice control. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Conte. And Bebeto! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That's an excellent interception. Bebeto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up.
Batistuta! They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Even some of the
will be
opposing
1 minute
fans are
at a
clapping
time.
that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
So nearly the perfect ball. Adams. Costa Corta. And it's Conte. Nakata. That's tidy. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Neymar. And he was quick to react. And now they can clear their lines. Ødegaard. Now Neymar. Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's found the way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bale.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Bebeto. Bayer Leverkusen still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Can he finish? Defending was strong and firm. Neymar. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Batistuta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Costa Corta. Here's Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bebeto. Palmer.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's been given away. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Palmer. Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bebeto has
Substitutions
reacted
taking place.
in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Pedri really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Kane clears it away. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Costa Curta. Pedri.
Borussia Dortmund certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Pedro Neto. And here's Forlan. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.